My dreams come true. My dreams come true.
Time, but how about the defense tonight on Edwards?
He's the best perimeter defender in the league, hands down. And he doesn't get enough credit for it because it's defense and people don't think, it's sexy, but there is no one in the league that can do the things Isaac Okoro can do on the defensive end of the floor. There is no other player in the NBA who can keep his man in front of him and force people into tough shots the way that Isaac Okoro can. There is no other player in the NBA who can get through screens and get back in front of his man so that we don't have to help and he can play one-on-one defense the way that Isaac Okoro can.
Time.
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that. You know why? Cause you a mumble rapper, Bow Wow, a mumble rapper. Lil Yachty, you don't want nothing too. Neither you niggas want nothing. Cause Murder Mook is standing right there. Put him on the fucking camera. Mook, now listen.
Yo. What's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. Tune in sports. You already know, man. Yo, this game right here, man. The Cavs, man, they beat the Timberwolves. I just want to do a quick live real quick on the game, man. I usually don't go live on the weekends, but yeah, quick recap on the game, man. Listen. It wasn't all pretty, but yo, the Cavs got the dub, man. I like what I saw, man. We won the game, and it was fun, man. It was fun. This is the second team. We beat both number one seeds, bro, within a week, right? We beat both number one seeds, so that's cool right there, man. The short-handed Cavaliers with no Donovan Mitchell, no Max Strus, no Evan Mobley. You got 3 starters out the lineup, and they just beat 2 number one seeds in the same week. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. The Cavs just beat the best team in the West, and with the Bucks taking that L last night, man, we are currently, back to being a number 2, the second best team in the East. We number 2 seed right now. We the second best team in the East again. So the Cavaliers, they did beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in overtime, 113-104, and this was probably one of the best games I've seen from DG since returning back, because you got, he's the main ball handler, right? So it's just like it's a lot more pressure on him, with Spider being out and you missing 3 starters out the lineup, like I said, while having to like play make and be that scorer. And since he's only he's one of the few, besides LeVert, that can break down the offense. And Yeah, man. And he was going up against a contending team in the West, man, who's the best team in the West, and they have the best defense in the NBA. They still, the number one defense in the NBA. Yeah, they was missing Cat. Yes, I understand that. But Nas Reed, I thought he did a great job making up for like Cat not being there. I thought he did a good job with that, man. He had 34 points and he just kept making threes all night. Now whether that was about the Zion or the Cavs just did a poor job, he made his shots. He had 34 points. He made threes all night. That's what it felt like. Every time they needed one, he was there to give them a bucket. And Minnesota, man, they got them defenders. They got size over there. They definitely is I say a tough matchup, man. And they definitely they can make noise in the West. Now, do I see them going all the way? I don't know, man. I don't think so. But they definitely got enough. I would say they got the first round, man. Thomas said, told y'all bench or trade Mitchell or Garland, play some defense. Yeah. Come on, Thomas. So you said bench or trade Donovan Mitchell or Garland. So you want, well, for one, they're not going to trade Donovan Mitchell or bench Donovan Mitchell. That'd be the most idiotic things in NBA history, right? The Darius Garland thing, man. I get where you going, bro. I know what you're trying to say, Tom. You're trying to say you don't need the small backcourt. You just need one of them guys to play. I get you, man. I get you.
I think they're trying to get political.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
What? Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know. Well,
I hear you, man. But look, this is what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna run our same lineup. Ain't nothing gonna change. And again, we was the number one defense when we had Darius and Donovan in the same lineup, by the way, man. But I get you, man. You said Ant-Man was putting time out like a bad school kid. Hey, man, listen, bro. Listen, however you want to call it, man. You time out. We put him in detention. I'm gonna say we put him in detention. He'll be out of detention soon. We put that man in detention last night, man. Oh man, shout out to Ant-Man, but we definitely put him in detention. Nah, no go Hawks, man. We did lose to the Hawks. That was a scheduled loss, man. Off a back-to-back for us, man. But y'all did win the game, so I'll give you that, man. So you got that, man. I'll give you that.
I think they're trying to get political.
yeah.
Look at this shit.
I'll give you that, man. You got it. Yeah, the Hawks did. Shout out to Andre 76 said not impressed. What you not entertained? You not entertained? Why you not impressed, man? I mean, it was a good game between two of the best defenses in the NBA. The number one defense versus the number two defense, man. I was entertained by the game, man.
Jesus cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you.
Timberwolves on the back-to-back. Yeah, that's a bad reasoning why the Timberwolves lost, man. Stop it, man. Just stop, yo. I somehow knew you was gonna say that too, man.
Drink all the time. Yo, who y'all think I am in here?
Damn. Wow.
Y'all niggas crazy.
But
bro.
people
You're
you're a music artist.
musically.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not disrespecting me.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Hey, Andre, check it out.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Jerry
back to back, 2 days. I don't care, man. Don't come in here with that, man. The Cavs won. They got the victory, man. That's all that matters, man. They look. You said back to back. Sure, I guess, man. But look, I think the Timberwolves is a good team. Obviously, it going by standings, they the better teams in the West. But as far as Darius going against this type of size, man, I know we talked about it last time we was on live. On the panel about DG going up against like Boston and them being the you know one of the best defenses, top 3 defense in their size. But I wasn't too happy about Darius, in that Boston game. But it was fair criticism I thought to give Darius Garland, right? Um, but this game right here, man, DG, I felt like he did his thing. Yeah, it was some moments, what turnovers here or maybe too much dribbling. Yeah, you can say all that stuff, man. I hear it, bro. But I thought this is one of his better games, man, especially without his his boy Donovan Mitchell and the rest of the starters, man. I thought he did his thing when the team needed him. He had that last possession in the fourth. That it was bad. I was thinking like, yo, why? Like that could have that last possession in the fourth quarter going into when it came down to like the I think 3 seconds. Um, that could have stopped us from going into overtime. We could have possibly scored on a bucket on that possession right there. And we could have avoided going into overtime with this team. I think JB drew up a play or it's pick high pick and roll, whatever it was. The play was for DG to take the last shot, I think, right? That ended up being blocked by I think Nas Reed, who's like 6'9". Nas Reed like 6'10" and stuff like that. Mind you, I was looking at the game. I thought I saw a wide open Yang run to the corner. And Edwards, it didn't look like he wasn't even paying attention. I thought like, oh, he's gonna pass the ball. I thought he probably was gonna go to Niang for an open three if it was possible. But that happened. He ended up getting blocked. But we still won the game, man. And I can't really nitpick. You could nitpick if you won this game, but I'm not gonna nitpick. I thought it was a good win against one of the best team in the West with the number 1 defense. DG, he did have 6 turnovers in this game, but I nitpicked last game, I guess you could say, with the Boston game. I'm like, who cares, bro? Like, I get it. I mean, he's the point guard. He played 44 minutes and he came through, I felt like, when we needed him. So I'm not gonna go in on DG for whatever reason. DG is still not 100%. And what I mean is like, yes, he's out there physically, but he's still recovering from that broken jaw. Obviously, like you see, like probably sometimes, like I don't know, he's second guessing himself. Like sometimes I don't know something about DG, man, but he's still recovering. Like remember, he lost 12 to 15 pounds, and he couldn't eat nothing, for a month during that time. He had to blend things up. So for him, I think it's just all about him getting his strength back because look at him, yo. Look. DG already not like the most built player on the floor, man. He's not muscular, in that way. So that definitely impacted him. And I hope we get some consistency for DG, and not him teasing us with some of these type of games, like the Detroit game, this game. Yeah, he always do pretty good against Minnesota. I know we thought, remember that last game against Minnesota, he dropped like a 50 piece. So he always do pretty good against Minnesota. I had a feeling he was going to have a good game this game. I just had a feeling. Um, I had a feeling, but yeah, these type of games, I don't want to get teased. Like, all the DG is back. Hopefully, he can be consistent. And who knows? It might take him until next year to get back to that guy that we love. Right? We still love DG, but that guy that's consistently, always doing what he usually do. He might need the all season, but like I like what I saw, last night. Him putting pressure on the defense and making plays. Doing this without Donovan Mitchell and 2 other starters. DG had 34 points, 8 assists, 6 turnovers, 4 rebounds. And guess what? He took 26 shots. 26 shots. So that's yeah. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all, man. And that's something that he was criticized for, about him being too passive and not getting up more shots because, it's no Donovan here. So you like, yo, you the second best player on this team and the second best scorer. So we need you to be more aggressive. And I can understand why he's not aggressive in certain areas because of that broken jaw. I get it. I totally get it, man. That's why I said, I want to wait until he get back to, give him some time. Because no way Jared Allen or Isaiah Okoro or whoever it is should be taking more shots than you, man. We know DG game is to facilitate, but he also a scorer. But in other words, I guess good game by 10. Good game, 10. Good game. It's good game by 10, man. Um, Team stats. Both teams got to the line. The Cavs got to the line more though. It was like a buffet for Jared Allen. It looked like, man, we shot 36 free throws, and Allen took about like 21 of those. We out rebounded the Timberwolves only by 1, so it's 46-45. And we outscored them in the paint 48-44. Side note, I forgot TJ Warren was on a 10-day contract with the Wolves, man. That was TJ Warren out there, right? I forgot about TJ Warren. He was out there hooping too. I thought he gave him some good minutes when he was in the game. He's clearly you can see he's trying to get another contract. He's putting in some decent minutes. Thought he had a good game. He might get another contract, who knows? But as far as the rest of the game goes, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, man. Like what that comment at? What Thomas say? What that comment at? You said yeah, something wasn't right. What you mean by that, Andre? Um, what you mean by that? Something wasn't right. Um, what he at? Oh yeah, if I got time. He said Ant-Man was putting time out like a bad school kid. I'm gonna say detention though, man. I'm gonna say detention. But Anthony Edwards, man, that guy, man, 19 points. He did have 19. Um, right behind not. Hold up, man. Let me see what you said. You said Jared Allen 20 plus free throws. Yeah, something wasn't right. Okay, man. So, question, Andre, what are you saying? What do you mean by that? Please elaborate. I want to see what you mean by that. You said 20 plus free throws. Yeah, something wasn't right. What wasn't right? Yeah, you right. Something wasn't right. Timberwolves kept fouling. Yeah, you right.
Drink all the Yo, who y'all think I am in here?
Damn. Wow.
Y'all niggas crazy. But people drink.
But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. Wow.
What are you saying? Yeah, he got to the line. That means he was doing the right thing, getting to the line. They kept fouling. And he did his thing, man. He put himself in position to get fouled. Maybe they need to learn to stop fouling. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what you trying to, get to here, man. But look, let me know if you got something else to say, man. But yeah, he got to the line. I mean, I thought he did a good job getting to the line. But not about Jared Allen though, man. Anthony Edwards. That guy, man. And some people feel like Anthony Edwards was already a superstar. I don't know I'm gonna go that far. I think he's a star in this league. He's I don't know about superstar. You get what I'm saying? I think superstar is a everybody can't be a superstar, man. There's like there's levels, right? Like you asked me, Donovan Mitchell, right? He's a superstar, right? And he put the work in. Jokic, superstar. Jan, like that, you get when I'm going here with this, man. So I know a lot of people look at Anthony Edwards as a superstar. I don't know if I want to put him in that, and he's young too. So I hear some people say, yeah, superstar, but I don't think he's a superstar. I just think he's a star, all star, right? But Anthony Edwards though, he's really they only. You get Karl Anthony Towns out, and you see like Anthony Edwards. If you take Anthony Edwards out the game, like let's say that's your game plan, it should work. Anthony Edwards is they offense, right? So a lot of people don't believe in Timberwolves because they don't believe they have enough on the offensive end when it comes to like, creativity and stuff like that. They are definitely a good defensive team. They have the size for that, definitely. But they feel like Anthony Edwards is all they have, right? When it comes to, being that main punch. But Anthony Edwards in this game, 19 points, 7 for 27 from the field, and over 7 from the three. He really wasn't a factor in the fourth quarter or overtime either, right? And don't worry, bro. Ant-Man, you ain't the first and you not the last guard or all-star to be put in check like this, man. You ain't the last and you ain't the first. Because what happened last night, you just got ice, man. You just got ice, man. That's all. Don't worry about it, man. Isaac Okoro is one of the best young defenders in the league. You heard Coach JB. You heard what he said. And you know what made me smile in this game? And I wasn't even annoyed, but seeing each of like the Timberwolves players cry all game. And I mean they did it all game. From McDaniels, I think, to Anthony Edwards, who cried. He just kept crying. Every time he would like swear he got fouled, I'm like, you ain't get fouled, like crying, like really. He was crying, and he missed some. He was missing some shots too, but he was crying. You had Rudy out there, Rudy Gobert. Yeah, Gobert. You had him out there, right? You had Rudy out there crying, man. Rudy was out there crying towards the end that got him thrown out the game, for taunting the refs. And he did it to himself. That was idiotic. Yeah, Rudy. This is Andre 76 boy. This is Andre 76. This is his people's. He's a Rudy fan, right? Yeah, man. You had Rudy out there crying towards the end, taunting the refs, and it was very idiotic to make those money gestures, to the refs. When you're trying to win a game, a lot of people have a lot with Timberwolves fans crying, I guess. But like when he did that, I was like, oh, he tripping. He tripping. I knew he was about to get a tech or something. If the ref saw it, I knew like, oh, they about to do something. Like you can't do that, And we had female refs in this game, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Don't take take it out of context. What I'm saying. You had female refs in this game. And I'm just saying they're not going to tolerate that disrespect, right? And that's any ref if you make that type of gesture, I believe, right? Let me play it real quick for those that know what I'm talking about.
And a technical foul has just been called, I believe, on Gobert.
Oh, man.
Now the officials are going to talk about it. JB Bickerstaff's over there saying, hey, you can't, there's no takebacks.
A lot of emotions in this one.
And the tech will stand on Gobert.
Wow, what a swing. All right, so Rudy Gobert makes the money sign.
And a technical.
Yeah, like what you what you thought was gonna happen, like Rudy, like you basically saying, and it's not true, but you basically saying like, I guess we all know what you're trying to say. If you want to compare it to Vegas or the refs is clearly got something on this, like it didn't really make no sense, man. Like Rudy, really, bro. And look, that's what happened, right? And what's her name? Natalie something. I can't say her last name. I think that was her over there. He did it too. Like, she saw it, right? I think, right? And then told Scott Foster, because I don't think Scott Foster saw it, because I don't think, I think he had his back. Like, he was the one that called the foul, like, because Rudy had fouled Jared Allen on that play for those who didn't know. And once Scott Foster called a foul, Rudy did to Jared Allen, then that's when Rudy, I guess his mom told him, y'all got money on this game or something like that, right? And that's when he did that. Scott Foster turned his back. I don't think Scott Foster saw it, but the girl saw it. Natalie, I think is her name, and they got him out of here. And I was happy. And let's be real, man. Rudy was out there. I don't even know why he was saying I don't get it. Like, you was out there fouling. You literally threw one of our players to the ground. Like, they didn't even call it though. I forgot who it was. He threw Dean Wade. He threw somebody to the floor. Like, he was elbowing. Like, he's just out there playing. Like, it was a little physical, right? They let Rudy get away with some stuff, I thought. And it wasn't even calling it. And there's videos out there. Like, you don't believe me? I think it should be videos out there. So it's like, okay, bro, you fouled Allen, and then you throw up the money gesture, the money sign, right? And you did it to a female ref at that. Like, you did it at the female ref. Like, come on, bro. Like, what you thought was gonna happen? What you thought was gonna happen, man? Like, come on, like, what we talking about here, man? But look, and Nas, shout out to Nas. Nas was complaining too, man. Shout out to Nas, shout out to Nas, man. I've been seeing Nas. Nas been hooping since high school. I seen Nas hoop since high school. I don't know Nas like that personally, but I got music friends who know him, whatever. But he's been hooping since high school. I'm happy for Nas that he got that big contract. And doing what he do, man. He's an underrated player, I think. I think he a good role player for Minnesota, man. Shout out to Big Jersey, man. So anytime he balling like that, I gotta salute him. The Saints go for Kyrie, J.R. Smith, even Sharif Cooper, right? But what I'm saying is they kept crying. Like, instead of crying to the refs, how about you just do better, play better, don't foul, and go out there and win the game. Like, stop crying. And Cavs, Cavs players do that sometimes, but like the Timberwolves, I feel like they was doing it all game, man. But shout out to Humble, man. It was good, Humble. You said it was great seeing Rudy foul out his little money sign. Rev said, "Let me take your hey up." LOL. Yeah. She got him up out of there, man. Shout out to the female refs out there, man. She did it. I think they do good work. Excellent job, man. Excellent. I'm glad she got him up out of here. I'm glad she packed him up, man. And JB started going, no. JB was like, you saw JB at the end. He's like, nah, ain't no take backs. Like, nah, ain't no take back. JB was about to go off on him. Scott Foster was like, yo, back up. He said, I got this, man. JB was like, all right, I'm gonna back up, man. I'm gonna back up. JB was about to go off. JB, you saw the red, his head turning red. But but look though, man, I think like it's time to get Isaac Okoro his respect, man. We give him his respect. But I'm talking about the world. I think it's time for the world to give Isaac Okoro his respect that he deserves, right? Icebox, man. His growth, I think has been one of the best on the team. He went from fans wanting to trade him because they wasn't seeing no real improvement that they wanted to see. The same thing that goes for the Evan Mobley slander we hear sometimes, right? But they went from wanting to trade Isaac Okoro to now they cheering his name because he has turned into like this 3-and-D type player, we've been hoping for. And he even offers more than that, man. He's not just like his game is just not 3-and-D. Like, he does so more than 3-and-D. We could talk about, him handling the ball, or him, attacking. Like, it's just so more. He's more than a 3D player, right? And Okoro is. I'm gonna stand with JB. JB said it. Look, Okoro is the best perimeter defender in the NBA. That's what JB said, and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm with you, JB. It's not Jaden McDaniels. I know Jaden McDaniels is a forward. It's not Dean Wade. It's not Alex Caruso. It's not T-Man, Little Man, Superman. I don't care what man it is. It's Isaac Okoro, man. It's Isaac Okoro. That's what we gonna say. Like, he's the best defender in the NBA. He's the best perimeter defender in the NBA. And if JB co-signing it and stamping it, then man, I'm with it. I'm with it, man. Okoro all defensive first team. I'm with that, man. He said it, man. Tom is stupid. Go Hawks. hey, Thomas, yo, it ain't little man no more. I mean, it ain't Terrence man no more. Isaac Okoro is the best perimeter defender in the NBA, bro. Let me get to the junkyard dog of the game, though, man. Let's get to the junkyard dog of the game. We all know who that is.
You. What's your profession? I'm a fighter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We all with you, sir!
This is where they die.
For Sparta! For freedom!
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory!
Remember this day, Spartan forever will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta. You.
Two games with 21 free throws before. So this is definitely a first.
So, as an aside, JB said one of your greatest attributes is just how dependable you are on a night-to-night basis. It makes his life easier knowing he has you into that corner. What makes you so dependable as a player?
I don't know. I'll say this, coming up in this league, I feel like I wasn't as dependable. I feel like I'd go out, have a double-double one game. Next game, I have 5 and 4. And for me, it was something that I wanted to expand on, something that I wanted to improve on and be more reliable, whether it's a double-double every single night or just being consistent on the defensive end. So for me, I would just say it was a growth that I wanted to improve on since my rookie year. 2 games with 21 free throws before. So this is...
he's just been consistently dominant. We've been saying this since before the All-Star break, where we thought he was deserving to be an All-Star, because I can't tell you bigs that are playing better than Jared Allen. He's just been phenomenal, and it's a testament to him as a human being, as a basketball player, like to just want to do more to help the team win, and that's who J.A. is. He's just.
All right, man. All right. Maybe I'm tripping, yo. I did look. That was a hot take right there. All right, look. Let me clean up what JB said. Right, Kawhi. Yeah, you're right. Kawhi. Isaac Okoro is the best in the East. How about that? I cleaned it up for you. And I know you're gonna say OG. You're gonna say OG, but I'm gonna say in the East. Let me clean that up. I did go crazy just now. I did say you the best perimeter defender. I'm tripping. I know I am. The best in the East. Kawhi, man. But Okoro the best in the East, man. If you find somebody or got somebody that's better, then yeah, okay. But yeah, right now, man, I want Okoro. Like, I'm picking Okoro all day, man. Nobody does what he does. Imagine if he was starting. But yeah, man. Jared Allen, junkyard dog of the game, man. I mean, well deserved, man. DG had a good game too, man. Jared Allen was just out there. Like, he started off, shaky. You could credit Rudy and the Minnesota to that. But he just out there, man. He bounced back. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Jared Allen, he's the junkyard dog of the game, man. The people's champ, man. I had this convo with one of my peoples, who comes on the show sometimes. He told me, he was saying like why Rudy is better than Jared Allen, right? And you could I guess you could debate that, right? And in my opinion, I disagree, with him, of course, man. I'm sticking up for our own. Allen, I just felt like he does. He could do what Rudy do, and And he had to do that on the offensive end too, right? Especially with the guys being out. So I seen this dude. I seen this goofy Rudy Gobert, man, airball dunk last night, man. I was just laughing.
Down, Gobert, ball fake and short on the shot.
Oh my!
And that did not touch the rim. It's a shot clock violation.
Oh goodness!
T-Wolves bench is checking to see if it caught the bottom of the iron.
It didn't look like it did from where we're sitting, Beth.
Down.
This the man that's supposed to be better than Jared Allen, man. That's the man that's better than Jared Allen, right? And I'm talking about we can talk about right now, right? Right now, Rudy Gobert, right? Jared Allen and Darius Garland basically outplayed the Minnesota Timberwolves players, and I'm talking about Rudy and Ant-Man. They outplayed them. Rudy Gobert, man. Rudy Gobert is man, he ain't nothing but a JaVale McGee. Yeah. I'm saying he's a Shaq and a fool, man. He's a Shaq and a fool. This is what Donovan had to deal with in Utah, man. Look, Rudy still look. Let me stop playing like I'm playing around too, though. I'm serious and I'm playing around. But Rudy's a solid player. Him and Jared was going at in this game, man. I think it's debatable. I mean, I think Allen better than Rudy, but I think it's debatable. I don't see why you can't, do that, right? Yeah, Rudy's solid though, man. Allen didn't, start the game strong, but he finished strong, and yeah, it was physical. And Rudy, his size is a problem. It's a problem. He 7'1" with long arms. Allen, he's like 6'10", 6'11" ish, something like that. But Jared Allen, he had a career high for this game: 33 points, 18 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and those were legit fouls. Okay, I know what Andre said earlier. I think he's trying to be funny, but those are fouls, man. We took advantage when Rudy wasn't in the game. Also, that's just what it is, man. You said, let me read your comment real quick. You said, let me get back to that. You said Okoro ain't making no defensive team. That man don't even start. Hey, it's not his fault he don't start. I mean, some fans think he should start, but hey, man, Okoro deserves some mentions for that. Making a defensive team, man. Okoro been putting in work, man. You said teammate was nothing but a Caruso. Yeah, I read that. Humble said he has most of his career. Tom just so happened we picked up Max. Yeah, right. You talking about Okoro? Yeah, Max. That's because Max is here. So I mean, Okoro not gonna start, but he start like you'll see him with some lineups though, and we short-handed right now, so you definitely gonna see more of a lot more of Okoro. You said Kawhi is the best defender in the game. Watch your mouth. Hey man, look, yeah, I was getting carried away, right? Kawhi still Kawhi. I ain't saying Okoro better than Kawhi, but I get you, man. You said I've been told you y'all don't need Mitchell or Garland. Pick one and get OG Anunoby. Nah, man. Nah, we can't do that, man. Can't do that. You don't need Mitchell or Garland. Look, we still rocking out with this lineup, man. With this roster, man. Still confident with Mitchell and Garland. We're just gonna see what happens, man. But I'm good, man. I'm good. I like DG and Mitchell, man. You said OG can guard 4 positions. Okoro only guard 1 or 2 positions. Yeah, don't disrespect the ice, man. Yeah, don't disrespect ice, man. Don't disrespect ice. Come on now, don't disrespect Okoro like that, man. Do I have to put up his victims on the screen again? And that's only that's not even the whole roster of the victims. That's just a little short sample size right here. That just shows. Oh yeah, I forgot. He clamped Dame up too. He made it hard. Look, but Okoro is a great defender, man. He makes it hard on a lot of people, man. He makes it very hard. And no, that wasn't on 1 or 2s. He actually guards, 3s as well, right? He don't just guard 1 or 2s. Shoot. There you go right there. But yeah, man, don't despair Okoro, man. Uh he said, okay, Andre, he said, Gobert's only good if he has a power forward to do the bulk. He said Jay Allen was a dog last night. I appreciate it, man. Respect, man. I like Allen. Yeah. Allen, I think, defense, Thomas. Allen is a good player, man. Allen, I know he gets a lot of memes thrown at him because of what happened last year. But Allen, when he's he know who he is, man. He know who he is. He's a good player, man. Offensively and defensively. Like, and he's not scared to get dunked on, I know Andre want to throw a memes of him getting dunked on by this player and that player, but I appreciate Allen commitment to protect the paint. And when players blow by the other player, I appreciate Allen, man. You said Humble said Allen better in O, and I think Rudy slightly better on D. I mean, yeah. I get you. You saying Jared Allen better than him on all? Yeah, I think Rudy don't got no bag, bro. I mean, he got a good percentage around the basket too. Allen got one of the highest percentages on field goal percentage in the league. But yeah, I think Jared Allen's a better offensive player because I think Jared Allen does more too, in my opinion. Rudy, I ain't mad at that. You say he's better on defense. I ain't mad at that. Rudy is a good defender. I'm not trying to. I'm being funny right now, making fun of him with the little picture of the Jokic dropping buckets on him. But I respect Rudy game. A lot of people, might say he overrated, but I know what Rudy does, man. He protect the paint. He can get out there too on the perimeter. But I ain't, you said OG can guard 4 spots. You put up guards, man. Yeah, Thomas, you're not gonna change my mind, buddy. Yeah, man. Shout out to OG. We're gonna see OG when we see OG, man. All right, we're gonna see OG when we see OG. But it's not about Isaac being better than this person. I'm just giving Isaac his credit for what he did last night, man. Ant-Man wasn't really that good. I mean, especially towards the end of the game. And Isaac and the rest, not just Isaac. We had other people out there playing defense as well, man. Some honorable mentions. The people I didn't talk about. The main guys is Okoro, Allen, and Darius Garland, who had a great game. If you want to nitpick certain areas, you can. George Niang, who was in the starting lineup with Dean Wade. It was Dean Wade, DG, Okoro, Allen. Niang sometimes is a hit or miss. You hear a lot of people say he's a hit or miss sometimes. He's a hit or miss. I swear he is, right? But when he's playing good and actually hitting his shots, man, he's hitting his shots, man. You gotta give him some respect. He's a vet, and I can appreciate him not letting the fans get in his head because if y'all be online, y'all know he be responding to certain people, man. They be going in on Niang. Niang gets a lot of lot of shots thrown at him, and he be responding to them. He be clapping back. Pause if necessary, but he's a vet though, right? He don't let nobody get in his head, like especially being online. We respond to fans, even at the bad games, and I could appreciate him, I could also appreciate him not just being a spot up shooter, but like attacking the basket, sometimes if he had to, not just standing there, like he actually does other things. He'll try to prove that he's more than just a spot up shooter or whatever. But Niang, what he had, 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, and 4 of 7 for 3. You can't be mad at this game from George Niang. Can't be mad at him for this game, man. You can't be mad at this game, man. You said you gotta check out Jared Allen on JJ Reddit podcast. He go into detail why he get dunked so much. I'm gonna check it out. You know what's funny? I was supposed to check out that podcast. I seen him. He did an interview with JJ, I was supposed to check it out, but I never got to like check it out or had the time to. And when I had the time, I forgot about it, honestly. But I think I got it saved. But I definitely got to check it out. Humble said he said I'm either gonna be the highlight either way. I think I did see like a short clip of it though. I think I did watch some of it. I think I remember him saying that. Yeah, look, Allen is a G, man. Like we gotta get Allen respect. He's the anchor, man. I can respect the dude that's not afraid. You could talk about his him being soft, but he ain't afraid, man. It's a block or a poster every it's one or the other, man. It's one or the other, man. I respect Jared Allen. Money well spent. When Kobe gave him that deal, man. But Niang, shout out to Niang though. He had a better game than Dean Wade. Wade was out there still defending, but like nothing more on the offensive end like Niang was. Niang started out good and he played some decent defense too. And LeVert shot 5 for 15, but he was a plus 18. He had 15 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds and 3 steals. So, LeVert being LeVert, that's pretty good. 8 assists. So he's out there playmaking. I think him and what DG had. I think him and DG had the same amount of assists. So yeah, shout out to Kaz LeVert, man. And playing defense. So you can't complain about that. And also, you want to talk about Damian Jones getting, some minutes, man. I think Damian Jones got like 7 minutes in this game, along with Craig Porter Jr. I think Craig only got like 3 minutes. He didn't really see the floor at all like that, man. Like, he didn't see the floor too long. He was on the floor for like 3 minutes and JB pulled him. JB said, nah, I seen enough. Come on. And Jones, I was like, yeah, take him out with Damian Jones. I said, yeah, I'm not impressed right now. Take him out. I think he traveled like 3 times. Take him out. And Sam Merrill, right? Y'all got what y'all wanted. I guess, we shorthanded. Sam Merrill, I think, had 19 minutes in this game. Sam still draws defense attention, but like he didn't give you too much in this game, going 2 for 9. But he's still, if you want to talk about him being a factor of drawing attention, but if he's not hitting shots, yeah, man. I do have some concerns though about the time for playing some of these guys, man. Just because we already down 3 starters and we went into overtime. So, they had to play more, right? But I'm just thinking like I see we mainly just play 2 guys off the bench, for the game. And hopefully Craig Porter could see more playing time because, this is me personally. I just want to keep guys healthy as possible, Tristan, almost being back. So he definitely probably can help out and replace Damian Jones again. Hopefully, man. But again, man, this game was a good game, man. But overall, great win for the Cavaliers. We got the Brooklyn Nets next up, and I'm gonna be honest. I think we up 3-0 in the series. I don't know if Donovan will be back. I know they said they're gonna try to check Donovan out again, I think. So I don't know if he'll be back for the next game. So we're gonna have to see, what DG, come with, with that game, man. The last 2 games we blew the Nets out with no problem. And this game I think could be a little different, maybe. I don't know. I think it'll be close, even with Ben Simmons being out. I don't know, man. But I look for us to sweep the Nets in this series, man. We at home, so I think I'm confident in this game, man. Overall, man, good win for the Cavs, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. I will say that, man. But man. But yo, oh yeah, like, subscribe, comment, man. You already know, man. It's still wine and gold, man. Ain't nothing changed, man. You already know, man. Let them know. Go Cavs.
But how about the
mean to have a game like this against an opponent like the Timberwolves?
Again, we know what Darius is capable of, and we believe in Darius wholeheartedly. And in the NBA, guys go through, ups and downs, but the great ones figure out a way to come out. And he puts the time in, he works his tail off. His teammates believe in him, support him, trust him, and we know he's going to make the plays when we need him.
I mean
you guys to beat the top teams in both conferences, Boston earlier this week, and then you take Minnesota down tonight. What can they do for you?
Again, it just shows who we are and what we're capable of. I know you guys get tired of hearing me say it, but it's a testament to the guys that are in that locker room. Their character, their spirit, their connectedness, the way they love to compete together, the way they refuse to just let each other down. It's a special group in that locker room.
Down, Gobert, ball fake, and short on the shot. And that did not touch the rim. It's a shot clock violation.
Oh, goodness.
T-Wolves bench is checking to see if it caught the bottom of the iron.
It didn't look like it did from where we're sitting, Beth.
But how about the defense tonight on Edwards?
He's the best perimeter defender in the league, hands down. And he doesn't get enough credit for it because it's defense and people don't think, it's sexy, but there is no one in the league that can do the things Isaac Okoro can do on the defensive end of the floor. There is no other player in the NBA who can keep his man in front of him and force people into tough shots the way that Isaac Okoro can. There is no other player in the NBA who can get through screens and get back in front of his man so that we don't have to help and he can play one-on-one defense the way that Isaac Okoro can.
But how about
with the 49th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Imani Bates from Eastern Michigan University.
That's a way to respond, right? Understanding the moment, okay? Taking a lesson, learning our lesson, and then applying all the things that we talked about. The effort that you guys put in on the defensive end of the floor was phenomenal, okay? That was textbook Cavaliers defense. And then the offensive end of the floor, we shared it, we attacked the paint, we got what we wanted, okay? That was a phenomenal job. Congratulations to this group, okay, for achieving something as a unit that we've never done before, okay? But we ain't done yet. All right, let's go. Yes, sir.